Austin, thanks for the sub. Ladies and gents, this improv story is based on the idea. It's dead loud. Based on the idea. Man changes colour of his front door, let the story commence. There was this guy called Craig, and he was walking up to his house. He's walking up his street and he was like, where am I again? His memory was starting to go, what? Just, it was it didn't happen that often, but what happened was, saw these sort of houses, and like kind of front door houses, and they all had black doors, hedges, fences, and all that. They kind of looked the same. And he was thinking, sometimes he would sort of like go and walk up the steps. Like if he was looking at his phone, he would sort of glance, see there's my house, and he would sort of glance at his phone and sort of maybe not look where he's gone, maybe. But he would just sort of get a wee bit mixed up, and he'd walk a few steps up towards the house, realise he's walked up the wrong fucking steps, go back and go like one up. One along, right? He thought, right, I need something so that I can just, like, at a glance go, there's mine, like, coloured code it, right? Rather than just, like, get familiar with my fucking house and my window and the colour of the front. All the houses were kind of white. I just want to go like that, there's mine. So all the front doors, they're mostly black. So I'm going to paint mine red. I'm going to paint it bright red. So I can just go like that. That's mine. Right there. Right? So he went, right, he started, got some red paint. Very hard to get. Red door paint. Dead hard to get. He went into the shops and he said, you've got any red paint? Aye, there. What I'm looking for is like weatherproof stuff for wood. For a door. All right. Let me see. Margaret, can you check around the back there? Have we got red waterproof paint? Sort of type you would, paint a front door. Like you paint a front door? Red? Yeah. Oh, right. I don't think your neighbours are going to be happy with you. Oh, right. Anyway, Margaret? No, I've not got any. Right. No, I've not got any. So he went away to some other shops. He was just still thinking about what she said. The neighbours aren't going to be happy with you. Are they no? Well, they know. I mean, it's not like I'm painting my house bright pink or bright red or purple and all the other houses are all white. And I'm like, fucking, I'm just about to sell my fucking house. And then this cunt next door paints his house like fucking multicolours and all that. Like fucking Balamori. Or Balamori is actually in real life what? The programme Balamori. Tobermory. So he thought, I'm going to paint the door. So he thought, I'll paint the door, but this will make me all like stone out for everybody. And he remembered actually, what I'll do is the neighbours might not be happy with everybody having sort of black doors, white houses, and then this one's got a red doors if it's important. So what I'll do is, and he remembered he had a Wainwright and he watched Balamori children's programme that's set in Tobermory, but it's meant to be called Balamori, multicoloured houses and all that. And there was one bit that's a castle and that's painted, that's pink. But I think what Craig read was that they painted the castle temporarily. Archie's castle was a kind of Balamori castle pink. There you go. Like that. Right. It's actually more like that. Where is the pink castle in Balamori? Oh, even trickier to come to terms with is the realisation that the bright pink Balamori castle isn't even on the Isle of Mull, but on the mainland. Right, so that's... Right, so there you go. So he read it all wrong. He fucked it all up. He thought, you can sort of... What I'll do is I'll paint the other houses so that they don't... Like, so that I don't stick out. Like, if I paint my red door, if I paint my door red, everybody will be like, pff. But if everybody's door has got a colour, then it'll kind of look nice like Tobermory. And he heard there's an expression, better to ask for forgiveness than permission, with regards to things like, imagine, am I allowed to film on the train? Am I allowed to, like, take that wee sweetie that's at the counter? Is that, am I allowed to just, sort of take that sweetie? Best to go, oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought that was just sort of sitting there for people to take. I do apologise, rather than ask. Because you ask, they'll say no. I think it's especially true of your filming stuff. If you ask for permission, am I allowed to film in your pub? Just a wee bit up the back corner, I'm just interviewing somebody, am I allowed to film? They might go, no. Well, give some money. Give some money. Best to just sort of wait until it's all, just do it, and then later on, they can go, I'm sorry, you're not actually allowed to film in here. By which point you've done the film, you go, I'm sorry, I will leave now. He thought, I'll paint the doors rather than asking, because see, once I paint their doors, and it will all match, it will all look good. Mine's will be a red one, his will be a green one, theirs will be a blue one, that kind of thing. Once it's done, if they don't like it, I can paint it back. Once it's done, I can paint it back. So he thought, right, I'll do that. So he said, he went to the shop, he says, can I have a red one, a green one, a blue one, a purple one, got the lot, right? And he brought back all the tins of paint and brought them into his house, and the neighbour went like that, what's that you're doing there? He said, oh, nothing. They said, we heard you were thinking of painting your door red. He said, no, who told you that? Thingy across the road in the shop heard that thingy that... No. So he thought, well, what I'll do is I'll paint my door green, right? Anyway, they went to sleep, and he got up during the night. He painted his door green. He painted that neighbour who said, I heard you were painting your door red, he painted theirs red. He thought that'd be kind of funny. Then he painted all the doors in the street blue, purple, yellow, all the rest of it. He woke up the next day, and he was waiting for it. He looked at the window. He was kind of shiting it, actually, because see, when he did it, he got a drink in him, because he knew that was a bit of a bad idea. So once he got a bit of drink in him, he felt better about it. He woke up the next day a bit hungry and a bit worried, and he looked at the window and nobody had got up yet. And then he started to see them come out. He went and did a morning shite, and then looked at the window again. By the time he came back, there was a few of them outside like that. What is this? He's looking at the window. There he is there. You do that? Did you do that? Did you do that? Like that. He went, no, like that. He went downstairs and went out. Neighbours like that. Did you do this? The one who knew had the red door. Did you do this? And he went, aye. The reason is, it started off for me just trying to be able to find my door. It's my memory. My memory thought I'll just use my memories, feeling something wrong in my brain. That'll kind of twist the arm a bit. So I needed a red door, but because you didn't want, I just thought it would, rather than one red door sticking out, if I'll have it like kind of multicoloured doors, it'll be like, like Ballamore. There's a Wayne there. What's your name? What's your Wayne's name again? It's none of your business. Well, do you watch Ballamore? No, but what? Ballamore wasn't on the telly anymore. CBeebies, that was like about 10 years ago. He went, well, he says, right, I'm sorry. And then one of them went like that, sorry? You're sorry? Why are you sorry? It's wonderful. He went, what? It's wonderful. We love it. He went, really? They loved it. They loved it. The papers came round, they took pictures. Brilliant. Amazing. Really, really good. Really, really good. And Craig went out one night by himself and he got another wee drink in a pub. This is back after lockdown. A wee drink by himself, just across the road. We pub across the road, just got a couple of pints. Nobody was that drunk at all, really. Came back. Thought, right. The good thing is, I know my door. There it is. Red door. I remember my door's red. There's the red door. Went through the red door. Went in. Key didn't work. He thought, fuck it. Banged the door open. I'll get a locksmith to sort it out. He forgot, of course, that his was going to be red, but because of what the neighbour said about, hope you don't paint your door red, he painted theirs red and painted his green. He fucking forgot. He broke into the house. He went, this looks a bit different. The neighbour, the guy in there, came running down the stairs with a knife. The lights were off. He thought it was a burglar, ready to fucking steal stuff and attack the family and all that. And he just went like that. Stabbed Craig twice there. And there. No, they had a knife. He had a knife in next to his bed because they were having cheese and crackers in bed. And she had said to him, no, Craig, I'll get cheese and crackers and we'll just stay in bed. And then he brought up, like, a fucking steak knife. She went, why bringing that up? For the butter, to spread the butter. I know, why do you not get a butter knife? Well, it's a knife, isn't it? Well, look, for God's sake. What's the matter? So it can cut the cheese better. Oh, it doesn't matter, just give me it here. So they had quite a sharp knife. And he happened to have that, and then he heard somebody breaking into his fucking house. So he went down and stabbed the guy twice in the neck. Craig was rushed to hospital. Dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. Tons of blood loss. And there was a trial, but he got away with it. He got away with it. It just self-defense. And see that guy who did it, he said to everybody, I'm absolutely gutted. I can't believe I did this to my neighbour. I don't know if I'll ever be able to live with myself. people go like, oh, it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. One or two neighbours did treat him a wee bit differently, kind of like, hiya, hi. Where they would usually stop and chat just because they're like, I'm chatting to somebody who has killed another human being, and it just sort of freaked him out a wee bit. But it didn't really matter. When he went to bed at night, the guy who stabbed Craig, he would pull the cover out his head and have a wee giggle. Because he fucking hated the doors. He hated them. When everybody else was saying, oh, we loved them, he went along with it, and oh, they're really good. He fucking hated them, man. He hated Craig. He hated him for day one. You know, he just take a dislike to somebody, can't quite put a finger on why. Fucking hated him for day one. Got away with murder. That's what he said to his pals. Quite literally got away with murder. And his pal said, is that cunt you hated or not? Aye. The end. Ripley Violet, thank you very much for 11 month resub. Long time no see. Where the fuck have you been? Daniel and Strapperbot, Joel Thompson, thanks for the subs. This charming Dan. Sharkfin. Officer Sternsey, thanks for the subs. Mystic. Lumsden, thank you very much for the subs. Thank you very much. That's a true story. See the mate who said to him, you hated that cunt or not, didn't you? That was me.